on, people? I've left it extremely late. It's just what, 6:45, and so I'm doing my fight picks real quick for UFC 175. Let's see. I've got to make notes. I'm going to do this and rush out the door because I'm late. Right, I was going to pick Kevin Casey because I'm a fan of his. Saw him on Ultimate Fighter, but he's already won his fight, so I'm not going to pretend that I picked it beforehand. But that was my intention. I like him. He's from the West Coast, Gracie family associate, and he really threw himself into Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. So I really I expected big things from him. I expected him to do well, and he did. Next fight I was going to talk about is Uriah Faber and Alex Caceres. I can never pronounce that guy's name. Bruce Leroy, as he was known, his nickname. It's a tough one because I like both of them. Uriah Faber's a great fighter, well-rounded, fast, everything else. He's had a really, really awesome win streak. He shone like the biggest star ever in the WEC. Unfortunately for him, when the WEC got merged with the UFC at that stage, he started to falter. He lost a few times to Mike Brown, Jose Aldo, and then he dropped weight, and he's even lost to Renan Barão. So he's doing well, but when it comes to actually winning that title at his current weight class, he's not been successful. Alex is a great fighter, but I just think that Uriah Faber's too fast for him. He's too strong for him. Just more experienced, more well-rounded. So I'm going to give that to Uriah Faber. Next fight I was going to pick was Uriah Hall over Thiago Santos. No conversation here. Uriah Hall by knockout. It's simple as that. Stefan Struve, who my brother and I met when we went to Vegas in 2012. Absolutely tallest guy ever. He was a bit cranky because he was cutting weight at the time, but he was, he was nice enough to take a picture with me. So if you're my Facebook friend, you might find it in my Facebook, my UFC whatever number that was. I think it was 155 or 165 or something. You'll find it somewhere if you're my Facebook friend. If not, take my word for it. Yeah, Stefan Struve, tall guy, nice guy, and he is back after some heart murmurs and various other issues that he had going on with his body. I think he was an amazing fighter anyway, and to hear that he was fighting at like maybe 40% or even less due to various complications that he had, health complications, and he was doing the kind of damage he was doing back then, leads me to believe that if he's truly as fit as he claims to be, he's going to do a lot more damage in the heavyweight division. He's got amazing reach, amazing skills. Matt Mitrione, I like him, great character, good fighter, good well-rounded fighter, but he's not amazing. So if I had to pick, I'm definitely going with Stefan Struve. Then next up is the co-main event is Ronda Rousey and Alexis Davis. Ronda Rousey all day, every day. She is more well-rounded, more hungry, constantly getting better with her stand-up, which I'm absolutely amazed with. The only thing that interests me with this fight is Alexis Davis. She's a black belt in both traditional Japanese Jiu-Jitsu as well as Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. And I've always wondered, as a non-grappling person myself, I've always wondered, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, Japanese Jiu-Jitsu, wrestling, judo, which one of these grappling arts, if I was to choose one, should I engage in, and which one, could make me a better, well-rounded fighter? I've toyed with the idea of taking up judo classes, I've toyed with the idea of Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, wrestling even, and then I've always wondered what the difference was between BJJ and Japanese Jiu-Jitsu. So that's just my own personal thing that I think about, but I'd love to see what Alexis Davis can do with her skills against Ronda Rousey if they get to the ground. Ronda Rousey's amazing judoka skills. However, I don't think it's going to get to the ground. I think Ronda Rousey's far sharper, far better on her feet. all the countdown shows, all the embedded UFC shows. Once again, if you're on Facebook, you'd see I posted them all week. Her hands, I mean, even while she was shadow boxing, her hands were super fast. And you know, when I was younger, I think I had fast hands, but good Lord, that girl she looked sharp to me, you know. So I'm going Ronda Rousey all day, every day. And then finally, Chris Weidman and Lyoto Machida. I'm saying take that back. I'm saying Lyoto Machida. Chris Weidman, you know, good fighter. He doesn't have that much experience. He beat Anderson Silva twice, and I'll give him that. Albeit that I think both of them, there's a very grey question mark against both of those wins, because one of them was Anderson Silva misbehaving. The second one was that accident, which, you know, which is not the way. It doesn't indicate that you're a better fighter than the other just because you know how to check a kick, you know. So I don't want to take away from Chris Weidman. He's a really nice guy. I like good characters, and that stands that stands him in good stead in my eye. He's a really nice guy. Seems like a really upstanding individual, kind of person that if I knew him in real life would probably be my friend. But I think that Lyoto Machida, on the other hand, whereas I'm trying to paint Chris Weidman as he hasn't amazed me yet. Lyoto Machida has. He's amazed me at light heavyweight, and he's amazing me at middleweight. You know, he's dropped down a few pounds. He looks amazing. He looks in shape, and he looks ready to go. So I think Lyoto Machida is going to take this fight. And but I must say, for people who think I'm hating on Chris Weidman, if Chris Weidman beats Lyoto Machida, then I will truly give him his props. I have to, you can't beat, Anderson Silva twice and Lyoto Machida, and then I'll still be saying, nah, you've not got enough fights under your belt. If he beats Lyoto Machida tonight, I'll give him his props, but I don't think he's going to do it. Anyway, these are my picks. I had to rush through them because I'm late as usual, always dragging my feet. I will try my utmost best to do my fight review video either tonight when I come back from watching the fights or first thing tomorrow morning, okay? Take care, guys. Have a good one.